What's up, bitches? This is Silent Rob. I hope everybody's having a happy new year, had a Merry Christmas, all that good shit. I've been pretty busy. That's why I haven't been really streaming and stuff like that. You know, just kind of chilling with the family, with the girlfriend, shit like that. Went to Trader's World, what was it, 2 days ago? I picked up some stuff there. It was pretty cool. I was going to do a review on this keyboard I bought. But I figured it's just, there's not really much to say about a keyboard. And I haven't used it yet, but I don't know if anybody's ever heard of this brand. I got it for $10. He had it marked for $15, but I started, talking to him about stuff, YouTube page, and he was, so impressed with my YouTube, and we actually exchanged numbers, and he wants me to help him with his YouTube. And I tried to explain to him, I'm like, dude, it's pretty much impossible to get into this stuff now. I'm like, the only reason I have what I have is because I've been doing this for fucking 10 fucking years. But, he gave me a deal on a few things, including this DB Power keyboard. Like I said, he had it marked for 15, but he gave it to me for 10. I guess it lights up and all this different shit. I was like, $10, I'll fucking try it. Here's what it looks like out of the box and shit. So, it's actually, as far as, keyboards and, the keys and everything, it feels really good. Like, it's going to be really comfortable to type on, but I don't fucking know. But I needed a keyboard because the keyboard that I use is pretty much dying or is pretty much dead, so. But it's not the point of this video, and I'm here trying to fix my I need a haircut, bitches, man. I got this cowlick action in the back. It's always standing up. That's why you see me in my videos. Sometimes I'll go like this, but it doesn't help. I'm a fucking mess, bitches. So, the point of this video is I want to talk about this new fucking Eminem album. And, if anybody that knows me, they know that I really enjoy music. I'm a big music guy. As a matter of fact, there was a period in the early 2000s where I didn't even really play video games anymore. I kind of gave them up and I switched to mostly music. So, I know a lot about music because of that time period. I went through, I did not buy any video games or anything for a good 3-year period. I just got into music. And around that time, that's when, Eminem was really getting hot around that period of time. And I really liked him, you know what I mean? I didn't like a lot of rap and hip-hop and stuff like that at the time. But I liked Eminem, and that was kind of the way it went. You talk to a lot of people, and they weren't really big rap fans, but they liked Eminem. He kind of struck that chord, you know what I mean? Because his music was kind of funny, it had good beats, you know what I mean? It had that Dr. Dre production when Dr. Dre does good beats. And I'm a big beat guy. The rap that I listen to, if it doesn't have a good hook, a good beat, something that sticks in your head, I have a hard time getting with it. And Eminem always kind of had that. But when it came to Eminem, I kind of dropped out of the Eminem game a little bit faster than everybody else did. It seemed like to me. I always kind of seen where he was heading a long fucking time ago. I love Slim Shady, his first album. I loved fucking Marshall Mathers. But really, that's about as far as it went, bitches. Those two albums were on my playlist. They still are. They're great fucking albums. But as soon as we got to the Eminem show, is pretty much where my brain clocked out. I remember Eminem show coming out, me running to the store. I had saved up money at the time. I didn't have a job at the time. I'm saving up money from doing odd jobs and, birthday money, whatever. I bought this fucking album, and it just disappointed the fuck out of me, man. It just didn't have that rawness, the funniness. The only song I really listened to was the one that sampled Aerosmith. I can't remember what it was called, but that one was okay. But it's funny because I actually have a problem with the samples here in a minute with the new album, but we'll get to that in a second. But I just didn't get into it. But it seemed like people I would talk to were still with Eminem. But, they still had the same problems I had with this album, but I think they were just kind of lying to themselves. And it just kind of just went fucking, directly in the toilet after that, in my opinion. But I would always listen to every album he came out with, and, it was kind of like a heart monitor, someone's flatlining every now and then is boop, you know what I mean? Oh, here, bad meets evil, boop, you know what I mean? Oh, is he coming back? Bad meets evil, boop, no, you know what I mean? Then flatlines again. Because I really liked his Bad Meets Evil the EP that he did with Royce the 5'9" or whatever the fuck his name is. Okay, why can't you motherfuckers get normal names? Okay, what was Royce the 5'9"? So you're 5'9" and you're happy about that? That's pretty short, motherfucker. Eat a dick. Okay, but everybody's short to me, I guess, because I'm like 6'1", almost 6'2", so I'm pretty tall. But anyways, getting off topic. I really liked that EP. I felt like Fast Lane, I think it was called. That was a great fucking song. It really felt like old Eminem. A lot of people liked Marshall Mathers' LP too, which, was alright. I enjoyed it. But then we come to this new album, and I don't even know what the fuck Eminem is smoking, man. He has lost. They are fucking whatever. He's getting poisoned by his dealer, man. They're sprinkling some angel dust on that shit. I don't know what the fuck, but he has lost his fucking mind. This motherfucker acts like he don't even know how to rap anymore, man. I'm like, are you fucking serious? Like, I could literally rap better than him at this point in his game. Like, I don't know what happened to him. He went from Rap God, a single that he released not too long ago, which really had really fast flows, it was really direct. I didn't really care for the song that much, but I can see why people liked it. It was a decent track. Somewhere along the line, he had a fucking Strizzoke in his Brizane and lost the ability to rap from then till now, because this don't even seem like it's the same fucking person anymore. Every song on this album, okay, is an opportunity for him to piss all of his longtime fans off. And I don't know if he's trying to get, a new fan base. Everybody's wants to hop on this fucking hate Trump fucking bullshit wagon that, he's trying to get everybody to hop on. And a lot of his fans ain't fucking having it, you know what I mean? I think he forgets who a lot of his fan base is. A lot of people that I know that are Trump supporters and stuff like that like Eminem aren't having it. So it's like he doesn't even give a remote rat's ass about those fans anymore. And that's kind of what, it's like, it's one thing to have an opinion, but it's another thing to make your entire fucking album revolve around this Trump hate, white boy guilt shit that he's fucking on. Because, that's one thing about me is that, I'm never going to be, I'm never going to feel bad about my skin color or that I should be something else or like, I didn't do nothing to nobody, motherfucker. So I'm not going to get on these tracks and apologize over and over and over again for shit that I didn't even fucking do and then shit that I bet Eminem didn't do either. Has nothing to do with me. And it just makes you look like a fucking cucky-ass, Cucky McCuckstein when you're on these tracks, rapping about being a white boy and being ashamed about being white and shit like that, when a lot of your fan base is white and are not going to sympathize with you and just see you as a fucking cuckboy fucking retard at this fucking point. But it's, it's not enough to diss Trump. Say what you will about Trump. I have my opinions, good and bad. But, I voted for him. I support him to the best of my abilities. I can't support everything the crazy motherfucker does. But, I support him. And it's fine. You have an opinion about Trump. Okay, but we already seen your fucking horse shit at fucking the BET Awards or whatever when you're dissing Trump. Now you're using this fucking album as an opportunity to fucking do the same thing. And it's just, we don't want to hear it, man, okay? You're laying this album down a year into Trump's presidency where every fucking star and every person in the entire world has already said the same fucking shit you've already said. You're not enlightening at any point in this fucking album, giving us anything that's like, oh, I didn't know about that about Trump. You know what? Fuck Trump. No, motherfucker. Okay, you're just saying a bunch of regurgitated shit that people already said. It's not remotely interesting. It's not even funny, okay? That's the thing, like, about Eminem. Whether you'd agree with the man or not, the man can be very funny. He's chasing people around with erasers, throwing people off cliffs or whatever. I don't know what the fuck. I can't think of specific examples, but the motherfucker has made me laugh. This is not funny. This is funny in a horrifying, what the fuck happened to this person kind of way. Like, I don't even know what the fuck happened here. And, lyrical content-wise, say what you will, it is what it is. You know what I mean? He doesn't rap good in this album. He's got this really monotone, robotic, really, really monotone flow through every fucking song. If you're expecting Rap God on this, you ain't getting it, bitches. It ain't that type of album. I don't know what he was aiming for with this. But at the same time, you'd think, well, the lyrics aren't very good, so maybe the beats will be good. No. Okay? No. No, okay? It fucking sucks. This album almost seems like it's like a independent YouTube hip hop artist kind of production, you know what I mean? Like, you go through like hip hop and stuff on YouTube and you find like an unknown song or an unknown artist with, you know, a really like an FL Studio Fruity Loops beat. That's what's going on here, bitches. This ain't your normal Dr. Dre production type thing. I'm not even 100% sure if even Dr. Dre even had anything to do with this. You guys have to tell me. I was so horrified by this album that I ran so fast in the opposite direction that I didn't really look a lot into it. But the main issue with this is this album sounds so rough. Like, if you put this album next to his debut album, Slim Shady, it's night and day, like, production-wise. And it's just like, how does that happen? I understand with a production, you know, you want to sound a little bit more rough, maybe, or something like that. But this is just bad, okay? Like, 3 or 4 songs, if not more, on this album are straight samples of another song. And I'm not talking about, like, okay, just taking a little bit of a song, of a popular song and putting it in this. No. This is like the same fucking song verbatim. For instance, on this album, he basically takes I Love Rock and Roll, okay, the song that everybody knows, good rock song, and just rips it off fucking wholesale. Doesn't even change it, and just, like, raps over that beat. And it's just like, okay, you know, that song came on, I'm a little bit worried. Then he rips off Cranberries, rips off Zombie, one of my favorite songs of the 90s. It's like, okay, what in the fucking holy hell is going on here? And the last straw is when he ripped off fucking Cheech and Chong, okay? This motherfucker's ripping off Earache My Eye. As like, I don't got all the song titles in my head because I'm trying to like force it out. I want it out. It's horrible, okay? But there's nothing more lazy in my opinion than just rap over I Love Rock and Roll. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You know, you're gonna rap over a rock song or something. At least pick a beat or something that, you know, you don't hear on the radio every fucking day. Like, if you turn on any classic rock station in the entire fucking earth, they're gonna be playing I Love Rock and Roll. As a matter of fact, I have 2 different rock stations on my favorites list on my radio in my car. And one time, like 6 months ago, I Love Rock and Roll was playing on 2 separate stations at the exact same time. It was like, I almost had to, like, call the news, because I was, like, flipping out. I was like, you motherfuckers have so little songs to fucking choose on these stations, because each one of these stations only play, like, 20 songs, and they're just all playing the same shit. Nobody wants to hear that, dude, okay? At least pick a beat that not everybody's fucking, you know, listening to all the time. You know, like, pick fucking Lunatic Fringe, fucking Red Rider, rap over that or something, you know what I mean? A song that's not on the radio 24 hours, 7 days a week. And it's just really strange to even do that in the first place. I recommend not even doing that, you know what I mean? Because, like I said, it's lazy as fuck. And that's kind of what this comes down with this album, is there's no real standout tracks. If I had to pick one track that I would maybe listen to again, it's the one he did with Ed Sheeran. But that's not Eminem. When you think Ed Sheeran, do you think Eminem? No, don't, bitches. Not even close. And that's kind of the way it is with this album. He's got people on the album, and like, he's getting like a real kind of pop sound to this. You know, he's on the record. He talks about how he's battling with not being relevant anymore, and all this, you know, all these demons that he's fighting, because every record he's fighting some kind of fucking demons, which at this point in his life, he ain't got very many anymore. So the main issue on this record is I'm not really relevant anymore, and I'm fucking old, okay? And, you know, like, he even says that in one track, how he's basically in a mansion, and he has no worries. So he ain't got nothing to even rap about at this fucking point. You know what I mean? No, he's not on drugs anymore, so he ain't got that. No junk, no soul, and that really applies to him. He doesn't have, the only inspiration that he has is this Donald Trump shit and this white guilt SJW cuck shit that's going around. Nobody wants to hear that, dude. Nobody, okay? Your white fans sure as shit don't want to hear it. okay? And your black fans don't want to hear you complaining and bitching and whining about being white, okay? Two or three of my black friends that I've talked to that have heard this album have said the exact same thing. They're like, we don't want to hear him sucking up to black people and apologizing for being a skin color. We want to hear this motherfucker talk about putting his wife in trunks, driving off of cliffs, hitting people in the nuts with staplers and shit. That's Eminem, bitches, okay? Good beats, funny lyrics, decent delivery, you know what I mean? When you got people, and I know a lot of people might not like Hobson, you know what I mean? Or, I don't like Kendrick Lamar, but a lot of people do, and I understand, you know what I mean? But I'm gonna tell you right now, Kendrick Lamar takes a fucking diarrhea shit all over this new Eminem album. Even some of the stuff I don't like with Kendrick Lamar is better than this, okay? I like Hobson. I listen to Hobson. Put Ill Mind of Hobson 5 up against this album, and you'll see what I'm talking. That song is better than any song on this entire album. The man is, and he kind of raps. Hobson kind of raps like how Eminem used to rap in the late 90s, early 2000s. You know what I mean? That really sick, to the point flow. Like with anger behind it, but it's also funny at the same time, and is kind of, giving you insight in his head and stuff like that. He's not bitching and complaining the entire time in every single one of his songs. Nobody wants to hear that, okay? That's not Eminem, in my opinion. But like I said, I've been out of the Eminem game for a while anyways. Most of the time when I listen to rap or hip-hop, I'm listening to old school shit. Old school Dre, Digital Underground. The other day I threw on some fucking Paperboys. Anybody remember that song Paperboy Diddy? Go look that shit up, bitches. That's the kind of shit I listen to, you know what I mean? Shit, I had some Jaquan Tipsy fucking going on my fucking playlist the other day, and I forgot how fucking goddamn sick that beat is. He's not a good rapper. One-hit wonder. It is what it is, but sometimes you'll find like a rap song that you used to listen to that has just like the sickest beat, man. And if you go back and listen to that Jaquan, that Tipsy, god fucking damn, is that a sick beat. But I'm getting off topic. Don't listen to this Eminem album. If you have, go ahead and give me your opinions of it. Do you like it? I doubt it. Everybody I've talked to does not like it. But it's a shame, you know what I mean? Because, I might not be the biggest Eminem fan like I have been in the past, but I always listen to the guy's stuff, and there's always at least one track that I can really relate to, and I'll download or buy or something, but not this time, bitches, and that's a shame. So I'm going to try to stream tonight. If not, I'll stream tomorrow, bitches. Silent Rob, out.